Yo, guys, peeps, and what's up, everyone? You are listening to the AfroMattt Show. I honestly, I was having like a personal crisis like the other day. I'm like,
I have a bunch of mice on your screen. Do you have something to tell me? You're not comfortable with yours?
oh, I was going through every, this is like, look at continue shopping. It's all mice.
Yeah,
So I think. I was looking at all the mice that the top players in Overwatch use. I was trying to see where mine ranked on it, and
that'll get you to champ or whatever. Right?
Yeah, that'll make me better. That's like that guy who was complaining. We were in a game of Valorant with a dude, and he's like, he just would not shut up about a 244 hertz monitor or 240 hertz monitor, and we're like, dude, just shut up. We're all in silver right now, and it's not gonna make you that much better, bro. I'm like, you just need to hit A lamps. But yeah, I was having a like a mental breakdown, a crisis. I'm like, should I change the name of the podcast? Because I feel like the AfroMattt Show is too pretentious or self-involved. What do you think, Nick?
That you're self-involved and pretentious?
How about we change?
You want my answer?
Yeah, let's brainstorm a new name for the podcast. Shooting the shit.
Oh, shooting the shit with a gun.
I don't know if we can have a shit in the title of the podcast.
The shit. Oh,
two retards, one cup.
Two retards, one podcast.
Dude,
that's
let's
good.
See. Two retards, one podcast. That's like Two Bears, One Cave, the Tom Segura and Bert Kreischer podcast.
Oh, they do that.
Let's see. Cumtown. That's
gay as fuck.
That's like one of the most popular podcasts in the world right now. Cumtown.
Wait, Cumtown is a real one?
Yeah, Cumtown's actually huge. I don't listen to it, but I know of it, so it's must be good.
Wait, what about Two Comedians Get Coffee?
That's driving sports cards. Yeah, sure. Even though we're not in sports cars, we're getting coffee.
But we are professional comedians.
How about don't listen to this.
That's got to be one already.
Is it? It's got to be one.
If it's not, I think you could do some variation of that.
Don't listen to this podcast.
Don't listen to my podcast. Don't listen to this podcast.
Don't listen to this podcast. Okay, yeah. Apparently, it's already a podcast. And they have some good. Let's just listen to the top episode.
Man, you just trying to get us fucking canceled via copyright.
Yeah, you right. You right.
They're 3 hours.
That is a
3
a
hours
tune that I took from an old cartoon called the
an
Purple
old
Cheetah.
cartoon.
I like it.
Yeah.
You just got to warm up the vocal cords.
Yeah, it gets us right into it, brother.
Yeah. That's
Guess right into it, brother.
I tell you what, are we rolling? We going?
Are we
Yeah,
rolling?
All right, everybody. This is episode 82. 82 of the Don't Listen to This podcast.
I feel like
We're
we could
giving
do
you
that.
Dude, he's snapping. You hear he's snapping
Yeah,
his cud. Hey. We rolling? We in it?
We rolling.
Good Southern fried comfort today.
Mm-hmm. Now, there would be nothing that would... There's nothing here that tells me that this is like a couple country boy... It should be called... Sitting on the back of a Ford F-150. Talks from the back of
Ford
a Ford
F-150. Yeah, talks from the back of a Ford F-150.
Talks from the bed.
Sitting in the truck bed.
Talks from the truck bed. Fishing talks.
Keep your demons down in your truck high podcast.
I mean,
there've been long gaps between each pod. You know. But it's good.
Hey, we coming back.
Good.
We coming back.
Oh my God, there is a long gap. Their last one was posted in April 29th, and then they took a whole month to.
Imagine why would you listen to them when you could listen to us? Because we post every week.
Nick, you want to just do our entire podcast talking like this?
No, I think that would annoy the goddamn viewers.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. So, I don't know. I may have already talked about this on the podcast, but the American accent is the lack of accent, correct?
I think the first person that spoke English spoke it with the British accent.
Yeah, I know. But so if I go to England, 100% has an accent.
You ever notice how the
So,
Brits,
if
when
you
they sing
subtract
music,
their accent, it's just
like
American.
normal Americans? They sing like
What's
an
that?
American with no
Oh,
accent.
yeah, that is
when
weird.
they sing.
That is
Because they
weird.
hate their own voice and they know they talk stupid.
And so, I think it's because like all the if you heard One Direction,
Because you can still
you would
sing.
not.
You could still sing like if I say it like an American, like water, but a Brit
Water.
like whoa.
Dude, no, if
they
they
just
sing,
know they're like that's so stupid. Why do I talk to my friends like this?
Huh? That's a good point. Because it must be a conscious decision. I mean,
Wait, there's an Adele song. It's like water under the bridge or something like that, right?
I don't think Adele is British.
No, but she'd be like under the bridge. You see where I'm coming from?
I see where you're going from. Speaking of water, Nick, let's do our first gauntlet. Well, first and only gauntlet I created for you. We are doing the beverage gauntlet. Are you ready?
Oh my God, water is a beverage.
Are you ready?
It's IPA.
Water versus milk.
Water.
Water versus Coke.
Water.
Water versus Pepsi.
Water.
Water versus Fanta.
Water.
What? Water versus Dr. Pepper?
Water.
Dude, what?
Dude, if I
Water
if I
versus
had
Sprite.
water,
What? Are you telling me
Okay,
you would
you're-
not order a Sprite?
you need to put a premise. Like I'm thinking, if I can only drink one thing for the rest of my life.
No. This is like
If I go out to a restaurant, what I would order?
no. This is like you see there's one can, a nice cold fresh can of every beverage here. Which one are you grabbing? It's like a new one shows up every time and you gotta swap it out.
I'm not dying of thirst, so I wouldn't choose water.
Okay, let's restart. Okay, so imagine.
Okay.
So imagine a saw trap, right? So I have you in a saw trap, right?
Yeah.
All right. And the only way to get out is to, I don't know, not inflict pain on yours. Get your favorite drink.
I have to get my favorite.
This is the gayest saw trap
I get my
ever.
favorite drink, not the one I need to survive.
Yeah.
I have to. Okay.
Okay. And one opens up from the hatch every time and you swap it out, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, first up is water versus milk.
Milk.
Milk. Okay. Milk versus Coke.
Milk.
Milk versus Pepsi.
Milk.
Okay. Milk versus Fanta.
Milk.
I'm gonna have a mental breakdown, dude. Milk versus Dr. Pepper.
Is there cookies?
No, there's no cookies. You're in a saw trap.
Okay, Dr. Pepper.
Okay. Dr. Pepper versus Sprite. Now we're cooking.
Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper versus Mountain Dew.
Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper versus lemonade.
Dr. Pepper.
Ooh, Dr. Pepper versus Red Bull.
Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper versus armor. Wait, what's it called?
Oh, body armor?
Body armor. Yes.
Body armor. Body armor 100%.
Body armor versus Gatorade.
Body armor.
Body armor versus Monster.
Body armor.
Okay, body armor wins the gauntlet. I didn't think
Dude, you never went to fucking IPAs, bro.
Dude, if I went to IPAs, you just choose IPAs. It's just an instant choice.
Yeah.
Now, do you actually like body armor that much?
Body armor is so good.
I know, but
It's like Gatorade, but it doesn't leave you more thirsty, and it's amazing for you.
Interesting.
You can get the sugar-free one, and it's literally just good electrolytes and coconut water. That doesn't taste like shitty coconut water with chunks that you get from the fucking store.
Oh my god, I saw that yesterday in the Mexican section at Walmart, and it's like I'm like, I thought they were ice cubes at first, but they're like
No, it's like
clear
literal
chunks.
chunks of coconut.
And then my second thought was it's boba. You know how boba has the little balls on the bottom?
No, it's literally chunks of
chunks.
coconut.
I'm like, dude, who wants a chunky drink?
It just makes it taste gross. And I'm like, I'm trying to hydrate. I don't want chunks in my hydration.
No one wants chunk. If you have to chew your beverage, I mean, you've lost.
No, chew water. Chew your source for life.
If you have to chew your beverage, you've lost at life already.
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
And
they had a mango. They had a mango one too that had the same little like.
With mangoes
I don't know,
in it.
dude.
I could understand if it was like really pulpy, but it's not like pulp. It's like a literal
it's
like
just chunks.
inch of the fruit just in there.
It's just chunks. Wait, let me look it up. Coconut. Let's see. Mexican.
You just look up regular coconut water.
Coconut.
You spelled coconut wrong.
Dude, coconut. Okay, fuck you. Coconut water. Yes, dude. This shit. It was in like a glass bottle like this. Yeah, this is it. And it had like the chunks. You can't see the chunks. Ugh. God. I don't even like coconut.
Oh, look at those bottles. Look at the bottles.
Which
right,
ones?
all the way to the right.
All the way.
to the
Oh,
right.
yes. Oh my God.
That's it.
Dude. It looks like backwash. Looks like backwash water.
It looks like when you're like in 3rd grade doing like the sediment lab and you've got to bring a bottle of water with a bunch of dirt and sand and you just shook it up. That's what that looks like.
Dude, it literally looks like after your sibling is chewing on a bunch of goldfish, you let her borrow your bottle of water and she takes a huge swig and then it comes back looking like this.
Like
coconut
think
water.
about when you don't drink this, depending on the density of coconut.
That's based on a true story.
It's going to sink. All the coconut chunks are going to sink, so you got to shake that boy up.
Oh, dude, this is a good one. The chunks.
Yeah.
I mean,
you can see the chunks clearly.
It is called pulp. Coconut water with pulp.
That's not pulp. That's
chunks.
Chunk. Yeah.
That's chunk. That's just chunk. I mean, what are we talking about on this podcast? Okay,
Were we talking about something? We're talking about beverages.
Yeah, no, we just finished the beverages. I think so let me run through that gauntlet real quick. So we got milk, water versus milk, water versus Coke.
No, milk was winning.
Dude, milk is
Milk
if
is
you
so
think
good.
milk is top tier, you're trash. Are you one of the people that your parents like did they make you drink like milk with your dinner and stuff like that?
No. I got to drink whatever I want.
Mm.
I'm just kidding. I drank what my dad got me from McDonald's because he wouldn't cook after my mom left him.
Yeah, true. Let's see. So water versus milk, water wins for me.
It was actually milk a lot of the time.
Water versus
actually.
Coke, water versus Coke, Coke wins. Coke versus Pepsi, Pepsi wins. Pepsi versus Fanta, Fanta wins. Fanta versus Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper wins. Dr. Pepper versus Sprite, Sprite wins.
Oh, you're going through this for yourself?
Yeah, Sprite versus Mountain Dew, Sprite wins. Sprite versus Lemonade, Lemonade wins. Lemonade versus Red Bull, close, but Lemonade wins. Lemonade versus Gatorade, Lemonade wins. I think Lemonade's top tier.
Wait, you didn't even say body armor, so you just threw that
Body
in for
armor.
me because
Yeah,
you knew I would say yes?
Yeah.
Yeah. You should have thrown in IPAs then.
I mean, it was just made a dead
It's so
giveaway.
funny.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it has been we're 10 minutes into this. I have to do my
guys,
plugs.
This has been a good podcast.
Thank you for
time
listening.
For the TikToks.
It is
time for the TikToks.
No, it's
Roll
time
the
for the
outro.
plugs. The plugs. So, if you want to contact me or Nick, send an email to theafromatttshow with 3 T's at gmail.com. And AfroMattt with 3 T's on YouTube and Twitch if you're listening to this. Real AfroMattt on Insta and Twitter. So there you go.
If you're hot.
Or if you're
If
hot.
you're hot, hit up not_nickel house. on
There you go.
Instagram.
There you go.
Only
Only if you're hot. That's you, men. Gay Pride Month.
Hey, listen, I'm not gay, but convince me.
Hey, flip a hetero. That's what they call that.
I mean, Matt's got me convinced.
What? That I'm gay?
No, that I should be gay.
Oh,
Just
I
when
mean,
I look at you, you're just such a specimen.
I'm a specimen of peak performance.
Yes.
Let's see. First on the docket. It's Gay Pride Month. That's not really what's on the top of the docket.
It's Gay Pride
That's
Month.
I mean, well, what I mean. First up is We Told You So. Nick, say it. Just get it off your chest, bro.
We told you so.
Say it again.
It's happening. It's happening. We told you so, all you fucking retards. You just believe what you fucking hear because you're mindless sheep.
Every single person that said
Matt's dad?
What?
I'm just kidding. Matt's dad is smart.
Yeah, my dad's like.
You just said every person, and I went off that. I was like, Matt's dad's a person.
But so, listen, Dr. Fauci's been a naughty, naughty boy. He's been a naughty,
He's
naughty
been a little
boy.
slut. He's been a little
slut.
He's been trying to cover up his little slutty actions.
Yes, sir.
They found his nudes.
So his emails got leaked, and he was sending a lot of dick pics.
There were so many, but
So
mostly
many.
it was about money.
Dude, I was reading through some of them, and I want to highlight some of the ones that I thought were interesting. So I have the entire document here. It's like 200 pages. Page 46 I thought was really just something awesome here. Let me scroll to page 46. This is my favorite. This is what I imagine more of them. I don't know why there's not more that are like this. This literally just says it's from Anthony Fauci, sent to Kestner Christian, and it just says, please respond.
Oh, no. He sent that?
He's a simp, dude. Yeah. I was
no.
reading through, and this one just makes me laugh so much.
Please respond. You got left on red, dude.
He just said, please. Like, it's not even spelled, it's just spelled PLS. Respond.
Dude, and he's a boomer, and he got the PLS right.
Yeah, I know.
Look at him. Please respond.
I just thought that one was so funny. From Anthony Fauci to Christina Cassetti. You think he's crushing hard? Please respond. I sent Bob's.
I sent you my balls. Please respond.
I cured COVID. Please respond.
Cured COVID. I told everyone
I
it was
invented
okay to get the
COVID. Please
vaccine.
respond. I just thought this
Okay.
one was funny.
No,
let's
that
see.
one's pretty good.
That one's funny, but some of these are less funny. This one is about, what is this, page 72. I didn't read the whole thing. I got to about 100 and then stopped reading. This one is him talking about being muzzled. So I've been very explicit in stating on the public that I am not being muzzled or censored. I say exactly what I want to say based on scientific evidence. This was pretty much just like first person perspective for Fauci. He's not being muzzled. A lot of people were saying he was being muzzled. I just thought that was interesting to toss in there. We got another one. This is Christina. Oh yeah, this one's good. What page is that? That is page 91. I mean, this is so many emails. I wish I could like search by like keyword, but it's like I can't. Kristen, thanks for the note. Would your companies be able to effectively advocate for improved health systems in the middle income countries? What else did he say? Oh wait, page 91. Oh yeah. Last February I moved. Oh, here it is. We wanted to check with you on something quickly. Traditionally, BRT has not weighed in on global health security policy, but COVID-19 has served as a reminder that global companies need to be strong advocates for global public health and security. If you had your choice, what would you want to see our companies advocating for specifically? Just so stupid. I mean, like, you have to ask someone what you should advocate for.
Yeah.
I feel like you should just be able to... I feel like that's a good indicator of where our country is, though. It's like,
What are we supposed to be doing?
What do you mean? Oh, yeah. No, it's like...
no, that's what we're asking everyone else.
Like the Bo Burnham... This is a good pivot here. But the Bo Burnham special, he said something that stuck with me. He said, like, when he was doing the parody of him being, like, a social media consultant or whatever... Remember that? It was like black and white, and he's like,
yeah,
it's not what it's not, do you want to buy Wheat Thins? It is, will you help Wheat Thins in its fight against Lyme disease? That quote is so true because it's so good, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he's fucking woke.
He is pretty
woke. What is it you
woke.
say, Matt? He's based.
He is based.
Fucking based.
He's based. You want to speak? Tom, I want to talk about based. Let's watch Kamala be based as fuck right now.
Do you mean AOC? Oh,
No, this is Kamala. This is
based.
actually Kamala. She's based. She's ready to go to war. Oh, say to see.
Okay.
That Russian song.
You are electrical engineers.
Okay.
You are electrical engineers who will soon help convert solar and wind energy into power, convert solar and wind energy into combat power.
Oh?
She's
just
ready.
ask
Wait.
any Marine today, would she rather carry 20 pounds of batteries or a rolled up solar panel? And I am positive she will tell you a solar panel, and so would he.
So, I mean, there is sun in the Middle East. She has a point. Queen Kamala going on.
American people are depending on you. The best.
Here we go. I think this will line up good.
You are electrical engineers. You will soon help convert solar and wind energy into power. Convert solar and wind energy into combat power. And just ask.
Pretty based. Pretty based if you ask me. Convert wind, solar into combat power. Pretty epic.
Wait, aren't they like pulling our troops though? Why do they care about combat power though?
Yeah, we don't have enough combat power. Let's watch this AOC based clip. I love this one. I haven't seen it in a while too. All right, I found the AOC clip. Here it is. AOC is woke as fuck. Here we go.
And we need to be really blowing up our elected officials' offices.
AOC really said, burn it to the fucking ground. That's it. That's the clip I wanted to show.
Oh yeah, that's it. You took that much time.
That much time to find that 3-second clip. Oh, here's the Dr. Fauci one that I wanted to show. Here it is. Here is the email. This is the email. Hi, Tony. Thank you for sharing. Yes, I saw this earlier today. Both Eddie and myself are actually quoted in it. It's a great article, but the problem is that our phylogenetic analyses aren't able to answer whether the sequence are unusual at individual residues, except if they are completely off. On a phylogenetic tree, the virus looks totally normal, and the close clustering with bats suggests that bats serve as the reservoir. The unusual features of the virus make up a really small part of the genome, less than 1%. So, which is, believe it or not, the amount of people that die from COVID. So one has to look really close at the sequences to see some of the features potentially look engineered. This was sent on January. We have a good team lined up to look very critically on this, so we should know much more about it by the end of the weekend. I should mention that after discussions earlier today, Eddie, Bob, Mike, and myself all found the genome inconsistent with expectations from evolutionary theory, but we have to look at this much more closely, and there is still further analyses to be done. So those opinions could still change.
Yeah.
So that's the whole thing about the Fauci situation. It's pretty much, I feel like this tweet, or not this tweet, I mean, this might as well be a tweet. This email feels like the most point, because it's like, dude, like, look, if you look up Dr. Fauci email, Dr. Fauci email. The first thing that pops up is like, oh, that was on the other one. It was like, you shouldn't be worried about Dr. Fauci's emails or something. It was like, it's like the news is so. Who even watches the news? I want to know that. I feel like the pie chart of people that watch the news are the exact same pie chart of the people that watch late night television.
Old people, like really old, not like normal old.
Oh yeah, like old.
Old, like our
We're not-
grandparents.
Yeah, we're not talking 50. We're talking 70s here.
Yeah.
And 70s people that are in their 70s are so like aloof to everything going on. They will leave the news on 24/7 all day long. Like it's the only thing playing in my grandparents' house all the time. Besides it's golf.
Yeah.
It's that and golf. I found it. I guess this is like a new segment, but it's like, remember that video? I don't remember which one it was, but it's where it's like, you're so liberal, you're racist. You know? Do you remember that one on the last podcast, or maybe?
I mean, I've heard you say that.
What was the? I'm trying to remember. It was something happened where they were so liberal that they were actually flip-flopped, and like they had gone full circle and they're racist again. I don't know if it was the last podcast or the one before it.
I'm pretty sure it was the last one.
Okay. But here's another example of that. I just love it when you go so uber liberal, you just flip-flop and become a full-on racist. Here we go. Let's dude, TikTok just the website app for TikTok just blows so much ass. Here we go. It's going to be so loud too.
Into this park.
Okay.
Yep. How long's the blackout going for?
Till 8 p.m.
Okay, so I have to wait till 8 basically?
You're welcome to like hang out in the perimeter area.
Well, the thing is, I'm half Italian, half Colombian, so do I get a pass to get in there, or?
Well, this space is right now held for just black folks.
Oh, just black, okay,
Yeah.
so full black, you're saying?
If you have black ancestry, or if you have experienced oppression because you are black, then you can enter the space.
Okay, thank you.
Activists only let black
Opinions?
Yes, that's fucked up. That's reverse. That's segregation.
I know they've gotten so liberal that they're like, this is a black only bathroom.
Yeah. They're like, we have shut this entire fucking field of campus off, and only blacks are allowed to enter
Just
it.
imagine that that's how they defend people that are racist in the past come out and defend. They're like, wait, we were just being super liberal. We were making a safe space for black people. That's why we had no coloreds allowed signs on our bar. We were just trying to make a
Yes.
we were just being
that's what it
super
looks like.
liberal.
They're like, we just like.
Dude, the sign
No,
even
I'm not
said
gonna say
blacks
it.
out. It says black out. They're doing a blackout. I guess it's a blackout. Dude, but that's so fucked up. But you know, I mean, I just find it funny when it goes full circle. All right, let's move on. Bo Burnham special. Well, actually, we kind of already talked about that. Nick, what did you think on it? Opinions?
It was sad. It was sad, and it was so good. And Bo Burnham is such a genius. He's so woke, and he's so talented as an individual. Recording and doing all his own songs. He had like the percussion and the auto tune and
Yeah,
his
really
vocals
dope.
and the instrumentals like all on his own. He's so talented, and I already thought that when I heard his music from albums like 10 years ago.
Yeah, he really is. He really is a creative, and I will say this. He's this whole special wasn't as funny as I think other ones were.
Well, it wasn't in front of a live audience, and he just made it on his own.
And I don't think the point of it was to even be funny.
It wasn't funny because half
Yeah.
the songs weren't even obviously designed to be funny.
yeah.
They were meant to be like make you think.
He had some funny bits in there, but it's like...
Yeah, I felt like this whole thing wasn't a comedy, but it doesn't make me appreciate his work less.
Yeah. They should come up with a different word for it, whatever that was. Because it's not a comedy special.
Art.
I guess it was. It was art, but it's not like you're just gonna watch. Hey, you want to watch art? You want to watch a comedy special?
Comedy is art.
It definitely was. He's definitely like, and a lot of the scenes I think were fake. Like as I watched it the second time, I'm like, I can see how this would be fake. Like I think the one where he slams down all the shit in his room, I think that was fake.
I think that part was real.
Really?
To be honest.
You think
I think that part was real, and he kept it. I think the part immediately after, right before he goes into the next bit, was fake, where he sits down and starts crying.
Yeah,
I think that was fake.
True.
But I've been so frustrated with something that I got up, and I'm just like a little psychotic. You're like, what's even the fucking point? You're just talking to yourself, and you like, I feel like that could have totally
I did that
been
today.
real.
I did that tonight on the Overwatch game.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't there for it because he muted me, but
I muted myself.
Yeah. Did you not hear the bit where I was like so offended? I was talking to that guy and I was so offended that you left. I'm like, he's playing comp without me, and that's like my best friend. Yeah, I was like, tell this guy, I'm like, I need you to know this guy and I are tight, and he just left, and he's still in the call, and he's playing comp without me. Or that guy's like, that's great, man. I don't even know who the fuck you are.
Yeah, that guy's like so oblivious. He's like, what's going on?
Yeah, we played like one TDM, and he's like, oh, well, I'm going to go. I have to get off. And I'm like, yeah, sure.
You probably
sure you do.
Maybe you scared him, bro.
I'm sure I scared him.
Yeah.
Hormean.
Hormean. Yeah, that guy. No one listening right now knows anything that we're talking about. It was a private Overwatch game in the middle of the day. I mean, what? This podcast is off the rails.
Hormean listens.
Hormean? Ah.
He knows what's up.
Let's see. Yeah, about the Bo Burnham special. It was cool to watch and listen to, and the songs were great on their own, but it's like people that are like that in real life, that are like Bo Burnham in real life, are the people that I hate the most. Like, I just find them infuriating. Like, Bo.
People like the way he was acting?
Like, Bo, you can leave the house. You're not trapped inside. No one is holding a gun to your head.
He made a promise to himself.
Wait, what do you mean?
He told himself, I'm not allowed to leave this room.
That's fake. He had to have left to get those props and stuff. He had so many props. That's the only thing that was...
But he spent his work days in there. I think it's more metaphorical. I'm trapped in this room working on this every single day for hours at a time.
But I don't know. I don't know how it went. Who knows if that's true? He's a good actor.
He's a good actor. I think the part about him saying this is the only thing keeping me from putting a bullet in my head is probably true.
Really?
I could totally... Yeah, dude. Like, he could have totally been there.
He has infinite takes to do infinite things.
The thing, him saying I was getting panic attacks on stage and so I had to quit performing is actually true.
Yeah, that is
actually true.
Yeah.
And so if he's got anxiety problems, like, who's to say he didn't want to put a bullet in his head? Those just go hand in hand.
That's true. But the whole thing is well produced, well edited, and
they had a big cast. It was Bo.
That's it.
Yeah.
That we know of. The thing is so... Look, listen. The main problem I have with it is his first song, like his first real bit, is him with this puppet named Sako. And Sako's telling him, oh, the corporate conglomerate is coming to get you. Capitalism's bad. The sock is based as fuck, right?
The sock is based as fuck. The sock is like, America's run by a bunch of pedophiles.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Bo Burnham is on a Netflix special. Does he not get the irony of that?
What do you mean?
He doesn't get his own irony.
Does Joe Biden own Netflix?
No. He is on a platform that is uber consumerism, right? It's the most consumed product, like, besides YouTube. It's like probably Netflix, right? Or I guess like maybe Amazon TV, or who knows. But it's like you're preaching about being like super anti-capitalist, which is like a consumeristic, always consuming content all the time. And he makes fun of it all the time. A little bit of internet all of the time, anything you need all of the time.
And he profits off of it.
And you profit off. He actively profits off of what he's preaching the opposite of. That's my main gripe with it. It's like he doesn't
Maybe
understand.
it's to get people like you that are smart to realize it's stupid and quit giving him money by quit giving him views.
I mean, I watched it twice. I gave him views. I watched it twice.
This is how he gets off. This is how he gets off, is he just taunts his audience.
Maybe. But he's like, but it's like, that's a conundrum in and of itself. It's just like, if you make something to tell people to stop consuming and it gets a lot of views, you are part of the capitalist empire. That's like poor people that say, off with Jeff Bezos's head, right?
Yeah, and if you think nobody watched that, when we tried to find that song, Funny Feeling, if you looked it up, it was getting deleted every second. There was legit over like 10 pages on YouTube of covers the day after it came out, like guitar covers of that song.
Yeah. And he hasn't put out his own album, actually.
I don't know why it's not on Spotify.
So he could be practicing what he's preaching, stopping the consumeristic.
By not putting it on Spotify.
Yes, or YouTube.
Fuck him for that though. I need a jam, bro.
You're the people he's preaching to. He's like, stop consuming all the time. You don't have to consume this 24/7.
No, I want to listen to it when I go to sleep, when I wake up, when I'm driving.
Yeah, but that's that's interesting.
He knows he's catchy. He's like,
he knows his thing's good. I think also what it could be is that he put it together so thoughtfully that he wants you to watch it in those songs have to go in that order at those times with the pauses in between. It could be that too. He's like, you can't put this in an album because it has to go together, right? I think that's also what it could be.
I mean, some of the songs were like very short.
Yeah, true.
That actually sounded good. Like the bit where he kept rewatching himself. Right there. He's like,
what? I'm an intern, unpaid intern. Yeah, that one was good.
that one was really good, and it felt like it should have been a whole song. But you can't make a song out of that because it would literally just be 20 seconds. Right?
Yeah, true.
If you're doing the actual song, a lot of them were like that. We just had little bits and pieces. They weren't full songs, which kind of sucks. He could make studio versions of specifically Funny Feeling, because that's my favorite.
Well, I think he did record them all in a studio and sang over them, right?
Well, I mean, that room. I don't doubt that he got that quality just from recording with a mic in front of his face and with his equipment.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's got expensive shit.
I did like it. A lot of the songs were really catchy. He's really good at making catchy songs. They should write him as a freaking jingle maker. Like jingles.
He just needs to be a ghostwriter for other people.
Not a ghostwriter, just like I don't know.
Write the melody?
I mean,
half these people aren't even talented that you think are, and everyone else tells them what the melody is supposed to be and the lyrics.
Yeah, true. But Bo Burnham did a really good job with that special. But all I'm saying is, like, it's a little bit hypocritical. But who's not? Right?
I'm hypocritical.
Dr. Fauci's not. Call back.
Dr. Fauci is not.
All right, I got a game.
Mandela effect? No,
yeah,
you got.
I got a game. I got a game for you, Nick.
Yeah.
It is the Mandela effect. Now, for anyone listening who doesn't know what the Mandela effect is, it is the effect that some people think that Mandela, the guy who fought for peace and fought against the apartheid, I think that was him. Some people think that he died in prison, while some people claim wholeheartedly that he's still alive, which he is, right? But people,
he just died recently, right?
Yeah. But people claim that
But
he died
there's
in
people
prison.
that swear that like I remember seeing it on the news. Me and my family were
Mm-hmm.
freaking out. We
Yeah.
actually talked and wrote stories about it, and I've had this happen to me multiple times. Like my thing was like the black on Pikachu's tail. I'd literally
Oh my
have
God,
drawings
yeah.
from my childhood of Pikachu with black on his tail, and if you look it
Really?
up anywhere, it's never real.
You have
Yeah.
drawings from what?
There's pictures of it.
That's
Yeah.
trippy.
Yeah. I have pictures of that I drew of it, and it was never true.
Wow. What the hell?
You can look at like the earliest episodes
Okay,
of Pokemon.
okay.
The black was
I
never
found
there.
some crazy ones, right? You might know them, but just act surprised.
Okay.
All right, so here we go. We are playing the Mandela Effect game with Nick. Here we go. This first one, we have Oreo double stuff or double stuff. 2 Fs or 1 F?
I think it's 1F.
You think it's 1 F?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is 1 F, dude. I swear to Christ. I swear it's 2. Why would they misspell stuff? What do they gain from misspelling stuff?
I feel like I could be behind that too, like, but I might have just gotten used to our new timeline that we're in.
Yeah, that's another thing that's kind of behind the Mandela
In fact,
effect.
I
It's
never
like-
even remember it being the 1. I think I just said that because I knew it was the right answer
Really?
to our current timeline.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about I do this? I'll show you one and then the other, and you tell me which one's which. Okay, this one's a little bit harder. Okay, which one is correct? Fruit of the Loom with a cornucopia or Fruit of the Loom without a cornucopia?
Oh, can I just look at my underwear?
No.
Is that off limits?
Wait, am I wearing?
I feel like it has the cornucopia in it.
Oh, I am wearing. I'm wearing Fruit of the Loom right now.
I don't think it does. This is fucking with me, Matt.
You don't think it does?
No, I totally feel like it could be either of them, even though I've seen it my entire
I know,
life.
dude. Yeah. No, it does not have a cornucopia on it.
It doesn't?
It does not. Yeah.
Yeah, I could totally see someone remembering it with a cornucopia.
It just looks like it should have a.
It looks like it belongs.
Yeah. They did such a good job drawing it too. All right, the Berenstain or the Berenstein Bears. Which one do you remember it as?
I'm pretty sure Berenstain is correct, but I remember it as Berenstein.
Yeah, dude, I swear to Christ, when I read books, it was Berenstein.
No one has ever heard of Berenstain Bears. You
Who
could ask
even
any
says
kid that doesn't.
Berenstain? They were always
No.
Jewish in my book.
Yeah, I literally remember like my kindergarten and like first grade teachers talking about it. Like, oh, let's read the Berenstein Bears, not
The
Berenstain.
Berenstein Bears. That just sounds normal.
It's never. Let's read the Berenstain Bears. No.
Yeah, they were always Jewish. Berenstein, Stein, like Jeffrey Epstein. Okay, now
Jeffrey
which one of these is
Berenstain.
correct? Now this one I don't even know which of these is correct. It's that crazy. I don't even know which one of these is correct. I truly don't. Is it Fruit Loops with 2 O's as in fruit and loops, or the 2 O's are like, you know, like the donut shape
I feel
of
like
the Cheerios?
The first one. I feel like the first one's real.
The first one's real?
Yeah.
Dude,
But I bet the second one's real.
I don't even know which one's real. I think it's the first one's real, but I swear to Christ it could be
I bet
either.
it's wrong.
Let me look up Fruit Loops. Fruit Loops. It is, dude.
Oh,
it is.
no.
It is. It's the 2 O's. It's the
No, that must have changed. It's
no,
not always been like
it's
that.
double O's. No, it's always been like that. No, we actually just got just now though. That's crazy. I was right there with you. Holy shit. Dude, this guy's got a cart. Hey now.
Whoa. He's
Let's
big.
see. Do I have one more? Okay. JC Penney or JC Penn EY?
N-E-Y.
JC Penn EY?
The first one is real.
The first one's real. This one trips me up all the time. I'm so retarded. I get TJ Maxx and JC Penney confused just because they have a J initial. I have one more. I just thought of another one. Mandela effect. Okay, Nick, which one of these is correct?
Oh my god, I love Kit Kats. Do you know which one's real? Oh god.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah, I know which one's real. Okay. Which
Oh,
one of these
there's
is
no
real?
hyphen. There's no hyphen.
There's no hyphen?
There's no way there's a hyphen.
Really?
Yeah. If there's, I eat Kit Kats so much. I eat Kit Kats every day.
Okay, dude, the peanut butter, is it Jif or Jiffy?
I never remember it being Jiffy.
Really?
No, I think that's an old people one.
Jiffy. Okay.
I think that would freak out old people.
Okay, which one of these is it? Looney Tunes with 2 O's or Looney Tunes with, like, spelt correctly tunes?
Oh god, your screen just switched to Mandela effect. It's paused.
Wait, what?
Your stream is paused. There
Can you
is.
see it? Okay.
Yeah.
Is it Looney
Tunes?
Tunes?
Tunes with Toon. It's paused again. What are you doing, Matt?
Dude, I'm not doing anything.
Now it's unfrozen. Bernstein, obviously.
Okay. Does Curious George have a
not
tail or no tail? Okay, no tail.
No tail.
No tail. Sex in the City or Sex and the City?
It's Sex and the City.
Dude, Nick, are you kidding me? Have you heard of all these before?
No, I just know that.
No, what? Dude, it's always been Sex in the City. Febreze or Febreze? 1 E or 2 E's, Nick?
2 E's.
I think it is 2 E's. Skechers or Skechers? T or no T?
No T.
Oh, I think it is T.
Nope, there's no T.
There's no T in Skechers. What the fuck?
I'm covering
Fruit
the bottom
Loops.
part so I can't see it.
Wait, what? How is this? Oh, wait. This is a pretty popular image, huh?
With the turkey leg or no?
He had
I
a...
don't, I've never seen the painting, so I don't know.
I feel like he always had a turkey leg. Okay, how about this one? Did the Monopoly guy have a monocle or no?
No, he didn't.
Damn. The Pikachu with the black tail.
Is that on here?
Yeah.
I know he didn't, but I literally have drawings of me with a black-tailed Pikachu.
Wait, Nick, move a little bit like you're like...
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry from far away. I literally have proof of drawings that I've drawn with the Pikachu with the black zigzag on the top of his tail.
The Fruit of the Loom.
If I find it on like my dad's page of photography, I'm gonna put it right here. Boop. There it is.
Nick, is it Cheez-Its or Cheez-It? Yo, everyone. Thanks for making it this far into the podcast. This one is a wild one. I gotta go off the rails, guys. I swear to God, I don't do drugs. I didn't do any drugs before this. I swear on my mama. And I know she's listening. Rest in peace. She's not dead. I don't know. But this is a great podcast, and I just want to thank, of course, El Yucateco Hot Sauce. El Yucateco's Hot Sauce. I mean, it is so freaking good. I'm gonna kill myself. Dude, it's so good. I put it on literally everything. You can put it on a slice of toast. Put it on a slice of toast like it's butter, and it will just elevate the toast and make it enjoyable, right? Best place to use it: eggs, sunny side up, scrambled, poached. However you do your eggs, not boiled. If you boil your eggs, I mean, let's be honest. If you boil your eggs, you are a different type of human. Dude, my eyebrows are so... Do I even have eyebrows? My eyebrows are non-existent on this camera. This has been a long ad. I just want to say thank you for listening. And once again, if you want to send us pictures of your feet or just any memes or anything or any topics or, articles that you find in the wild, send it to our email address at theafromatttshow, exactly how it shows up here, at gmail.com. That is theafromatttshow at gmail.com. Follow us on our YouTube and Twitch, which is AfroMattt and AfroMattt. And most importantly, and if you listen for anything, just share it with a friend. Mention AfroMattt. I mean, it is really, honestly, the most help, really. Enjoy the rest of the show. All right, is it Cheez-It or Cheez-Its?
Cheez-It.
Did you read it?
Yeah, well, I read it now, but I knew it in the first place.
Double stuff, Oreo, Mona Lisa.
Lisa's not smiling.
Does she have a slight smile or no smile?
No smile.
I can't even literally tell the difference between these two paintings. Okay, which of these which of these two C3POs is the real one? Left or right?
The full gold.
The full gold is incorrect. He actually had a silver leg throughout all the episodes.
I don't remember that.
Yeah. Crazy though, right?
Yeah.
Is it the Flintstones or the Flintstones? Who the fuck thinks it's the Flintstones?
It's the Flintstones.
Wait,
They're
it
like
is the
old school
Flintstones?
built to start fires.
No, you're kidding. I was actually making fun of people who thought it was the Flintstones. That's how. Are you? No, you're kidding. Dude, this is crazy. This is crazy. It's actually the Flintstones, though, right? That's the real one?
Yeah.
You're kidding. You are kidding me.
I'm freaking you out.
You are kidding me. I was so sure of myself. I was making fun of people who thought it was the Flintstones. Who says the Flintstones? Here comes the Flintstones. Here comes. Oh, I'm gonna kill myself. The Flintstones. Are you kidding? The Flint. That one freaked me out. Okay, what is this? Which of these colors is chartreuse?
I don't know what the fuck that means.
I think it's purple.
I don't know what either of that means.
It's actually a shade of green. What the fuck? Okay. Life is like a box of chocolates. Is that the correct saying?
No.
What is it?
It's
I'm not gonna go back to the page. I changed it.
I'm
Life
not waiting
is.
for you.
What is it? Life. It was. Life was a box of chocolates, like a box of chocolates.
Oh, because he's already dead.
Yeah. Luke, I am your father.
It's not Luke. It's not Luke. I am your father. I'm not looking. It was just I am your father. He never said his name. I am your father.
Yep. Okay. Now, what about mirror, mirror on the wall?
I don't know that one. That's how I would remember it.
It's magic mirror on the wall.
Okay, I'm not looking when you start these, so you know I'm not cheating.
Now, does Gandalf say, "Run, you fools"? When he's like falling?
No, he says, "Rah."
He says, "Fly, fly, you fools."
Okay.
Of the world. Let's see. Oh, your favorite song? The Mandela Effect is here to ruin that too. We think that Freddie Mercury belting out "Of the World" at the end of "We Are the Champions," but it never happened.
I was gonna say I don't remember him ever saying that, but I do recall people singing that a lot.
Wait, what? He never says "Champions of the World"? We are the champions, my friends.
Yeah.
And he never, you're telling me he never says "of the world"? Of the world.
It just sounds kind of out of place. Think about any time you can picture that.
No, Nick, you're capping. You are capping
No, I'm
me
not
right
capping.
now.
I'm not capping.
No, you're capping. You're kidding. You're
no,
kidding.
That's not Freddie Mercury's musical genius, because that just sounds "of the world." That's out of place, and you know it doesn't go there. Like, he's too smart for that.
Dude, I swear at every middle school rally we've ever had, it's always ended in "of the world." And you know it, because we went to the same middle school.
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
And then they would do the "We are the champions, my friends." And then at the end, it would say, "We are the champions of the world." And then it would just go off, right?
No, you're cap.
You're capping.
My Matt went to a different dimension.
Number of U.S. states. People think there's 51 or 52. What a bunch of retards.
Well, does Puerto Rico count? Do they count like U.S. territories? I think that's a fake one.
Smokey Bear. It was never Smokey Bear. It's, is it Smokey Bear or is it Smokey the Bear?
Oh, I've always heard Smokey the Bear.
It's not. It's a Smokey Bear. Oh. What is this? Tank Man. Is this Tiananmen Square? I'm gonna get my video banned in all of China.
Like a live leak clip.
This is Tiananmen Square. Do you know what that is?
Nope.
You don't know what Tiananmen Square is?
No.
And perhaps one of the most memorable moments in 19 Tiananmen Square protects recollections of the very moment. Some say the unidentified man as Tank Man was run over and killed, but other videos show him moving away from the scene. I thought he was run over and killed, actually.
Unavailable.
Huh. Neil Armstrong's death, Billy Graham's death, Mother Teresa's canonization. What does that even mean? People have strong opinions when it comes to Mother Teresa was canonized as a saint. Oh, I don't know what that means. Who gives a shit? Space Shuttle Challenger explosion. Happened in 1986, but there are a number of people that think it happened in 1984 or 85. That's 2 years. Who cares?
Lindbergh, baby.
Patrick Swayze's health sadly died after being diagnosed with... People remember him recovering.
Steve Jobs.
Oh. First Oscar. People say he got Leonardo DiCaprio's first Oscar. Although Leo finally got his first Oscar for Best Actor in 2016, countless people argue he scored one much earlier. It's easier to be confused, though, because he was nominated 5 other times. Location of Disney World. I get this confused so often, but it's not that hard because Disney World and Disneyland make sense. I can
Florida
never
is in Disney World.
I can never get them right because it's like, who cares, really?
Wait, go back.
What?
That was 40 rare photos of Joanne Crawford you've never seen.
Who even knows who Joanne Crawford is?
I think that's what it said.
Who's Joanne Crawford?
I don't know, some bitch, dude.
Here we go. This is some football. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to football, where I try to find any football clip that entertains me in the slightest. Here we go. Because if you've listened to my last previous podcast, I hate football and everything about it. I hate football as a whole idea. But it's moments like these that save the sport. Let's watch. Are you ready, Nick?
Yeah. This is baseball.
Wait, was I saying football?
No, you weren't. You weren't. Just.
That's a Mandela. I got Mandela affected by my own freaking retarded
I totally
brain.
remember the bat sport being fucking soccer. What the fuck?
That being said, I do hate football. Everything I just said about baseball, though.
A bunt. Oh!
Here we go. And now everyone, the benches are clear.
What, because he ran to the fucking... Because he hit the pitcher on his way to first?
Yeah.
What a pussy.
Well...
That pitcher's a pussy.
The pitcher threw it at him on purpose. So this is the first hit.
Oh, so he hit him.
Yeah. So he threw it at him.
He beamed him, so on his way to first, he tackled him.
Yeah, so he bunts it, and then he tackles him. And then, dude, this is my favorite part. Watch the guy on second come here. He's going to try to get free pop shots in on him. And then he just gets pounded to death. Like, so watch. He's going for him on first. And then his homies come out, and the second baseman gets destroyed. Look at them.
Oh. Jesus!
They're just like...
They just start smashing his ribs.
They're just stomping on him, bro. Getting stomped out. And now it's like all the players are on the field. Everyone's rushing in. There's helmets, hats on the ground. No one can find their hat. This is what... Yeah, everyone's booing in the audience because that's the only moment that they had where they enjoyed it. This player's trying to hop in the...
Is that an old man telling him, come here, come get some? I want it.
Jesus. This is when everyone was on steroids,
And then there's a policeman coming up to him telling him, sir, get out of here.
This was when everyone was on steroids, too. That's what I'm, like, saying. We should just let everyone do steroids. It would be much more interesting. GG America. What does this even mean? Oh, this headline. This is a great headline. China millionaires to double by 2025 as America fades into darkness. That's a happy...
I mean, is News Wars credible, Matt?
Well, I just love the headline. It's a good headline. When I see a good-ass headline, you gotta appreciate it. China millionaires to double by 2025 as America fades into darkness. China will be our warlord soon because we're too busy trying to decide whether Black Lives Matter and like not focusing on important things that matter, like, you know, technology or building an infrastructure that can support a growing population that's not communism. Are we out of ideas? Are we out of ideas? Is there... Nick, I'm honest though.
What?
I'm being honest. Are we out of ideas?
No, we have so many ideas, and that's our problem. We just need one strong, true leader forever until he dies, and then his son takes over.
Okay, so communism. I'm saying, are we out of like... Has every single form of government been thought of already?
Well, we can't change our government because that's not democracy unless you vote to change to a different form of government, which isn't going to happen.
Well, that's how every government is formed, through voting.
I mean, actually, I was going to say, it's already happening. We are getting a different form of government through voting.
You vote a new form of government. They voted Hitler into power. Hitler got voted into power. I mean, I'm just saying. Right? There was a lot of people in those crowds hailing Hitler. Right? Yeah. He had the votes. He was the crowd favorite. And, well, I mean, among everyone but the Jews. But he was the crowd favorite. Right? I mean... But then he just started... Hey, friendly fire was on. He started taking out his own. Man, I just don't know. It's like... There's got to be a new form of government where it's like... We just take... I just imagine, like... What if we just take philosophers, right? Like homeless... I'm telling... Not people that want money. Like, philosophers are so transcended that they don't teach philosophy classes. They are just, like, freaks on the street that just scream. You know what I'm saying?
What? No, what are you on about? What about these philosophers?
So we take these philosophers, right? And they're so transcended in their philosophy that they believe in no earthly possessions, and they are our compass for moral right and wrong. So it's a group of a handful of philosophers, and they're our moral compass because they have no attachments to the physical world. They don't believe in earthly possessions.
Are they protected, or do they actually just scream in the street?
They can't. No, I'm saying they come from the streets because, you know, like Plato or Socrates, he screamed in the street. That was his whole thing.
So like a crackhead that feel. Wait. So what's the qualification for mega enlightened? They can get a boner in 3 seconds.
Yeah, that's how you get. That's how you know they like prove it. No, but like people that that they can't be bought by the lobbyist and shit, right? You need a group of people that can determine right from wrong, and in a philosophical and logical way, defend themselves. But they also need to have no earthly possessions, right? They need to just be a monk. We just need to have our entire government ran by monks.
We just need to be Buddhists.
Oh.
Just a whole Buddhist country.
I think Buddhism. What is it?
Buddhism.
Yo, Buddhism. What is it? Buddhism. Buddhism.
Buddhism. I think it's what you say.
Buddhism.
Or just Buddhism. I think
Dude, that's a Mandela effect. Is it is it Buddhism or is it Buddhism?
Wait, isn't a bidet the thing that like squirts up your
ass? That's a bidet. That's a bidet.
Mandela effect again.
Fuck. Dude, we're getting slammed with these Mandela effects. But it's like, there's got to be a better form of... Because like, the whole thing with capitalism, it's like the poor people are always going to be like, hey, let's go kill Jeff Bezos and chop off his head because he's rich. But if they were rich, they would be saying they wouldn't be having that philosophy if they were also rich, right? If you put any poor person in the body of Jeff Bezos, they wouldn't want to cut off their own head, right?
Yeah.
In the end, everyone's looking out for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like,
and the government knows that, and that's why we have these two political parties.
Yeah.
That adhere to different mindsets, bro.
Yeah. And the Democrats, they try to buy the votes, right? By saying tax cuts and poor people. They invest their money into poor people.
The Democrats don't say tax cuts. The Democrats say more and more taxes.
Well, no. Don't they give money to poor people or something? How do they get votes? How do Democrats get votes?
They like up Social Security or something for people that don't want jobs. Like they give handouts, but
okay.
They tax people that make more money, not only more money, but a higher percentage of the money that they make. It's like they get punished for being successful, not because they did anything wrong, but because they were smart and they make more money. The government wants a higher percentage of the money you're making.
Interesting.
And Republicans,
I'm starting to think that there's no difference between Republican and Democrat besides just the color. It's like shopping at Lowe's or Home Depot. It's like, do you want to go to red home, or do you want to go to orange Home Depot or blue Home Depot, you know? It's like both parties, the way I see it is both parties have been to Jeffrey Epstein's Island the same amount of times. You know, it's like, what are we really doing here? You know?
Is that how you classify them?
Yeah, it's like, at some point, you got to ask the question.
I mean, that's their middle ground. They're arguing, and they're like, wait. Can we please come to some...
Wait,
hey,
guys.
We both fucked that kid, right?
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, Jeffrey Epstein's Island, though? That's what they say. They're like, oh, yeah. Like...
Yeah. I'll be quiet. I'm going to shut my mouth.
Yeah, it's like, okay. But it's... And it's like... Bohemian Grove... That was like, just like... Any politician was up there. Right? Up in there doing their sacrifices and shit. It doesn't matter if you're Republican or Democrat. You just want money, power, clout. You don't care... If you think for a second, let me do it. I'm going to go off. This is my main issue with Democrats. It's because they think truly in their heart of hearts that the government has their best interests in mind. That has never, ever in the history of the world been the case. Never once has a government been 100% in the interests of the people. Ever. Right? Like even peaceful periods of time, like the Egyptians, they were building giant pyramids for people that died 100 years in the past, right? They don't have the interests of the poor person in mind. The only person that has your interests in mind is you, right? That's why you've got to get your gun and you've got to stack your bread, right? No one's going to do it for you. Thoughts?
You can vote Democrat and pray that they'll do it for you.
But let me like zoom this out. In the government, in the US government, they have never once given rights back that they've taken.
Yeah, they have. We lost our ARs and we got them back.
Did we?
There was a ban on assault weapons. Bill Clinton did it.
Oh, we got those back?
Yeah, I have one.
Oh. Well, I guess that shut that down. Hey. I'll take it.
I was gonna say something about Edward Snowden and them saying like, yeah, we're gonna talk to him about getting him back over here, but I feel like he's going to kill himself like Jeffrey Epstein as soon as Edward Snowden gets back.
Oh my god, yeah.
The government fucking hates him.
They hate him so much because he blew the roof off of the whole NSA spying on you literally all the time.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I got to move to Moscow before my own government tries to kill me. Like in China, like literally silence like China.
Yeah. And then Putin's like, hey, I'm not really that cool with America. You can come live here. I get it. Expose your people and live here.
I'm starting to think that the best case scenario for all of us.
Wait, why would Russia spy on their own people is why he's cool with that. What are Russians doing? They're riding unicycles and bears and drinking vodka.
I mean, what are Russians doing? They're just all on Twitter trying to make us fight against each other. That's literally just... You know, they found out that, like, they did like a ban on Twitter accounts, and they banned like 40% of all Twitter accounts because they were like Russian bots or some shit like that. And it's like, if you think, sometimes I see a tweet, I'm like, this is so obviously a Russian bot. It's like Russian and Chinese bots are just trying to stir America into a frenzy to kill each other, because they realize like, oh, nuclear warfare isn't going to happen. If you don't think that they've been investing time and money into botting accounts on Twitter, something as simple as Twitter, right? They make a post that says, oh my God, I can't believe Donald Trump did this. And then they spam it with 1,000 upvotes, and it goes to the top of trending. And then I haven't met a single person who believes these things that is trending on Twitter. It's like actually just stupid. Nick?
I'm listening.
Oh,
I don't have Twitter. Like, I'm literally so invested in what you're saying, but I don't have input on that.
You're listening to the podcast live right now.
Yeah, I am.
I'm just ranting. Speaking of Twitter just released a fuck it, dude. I can't even Okay, Twitter just released a new paid subscription called Twitter Blue. Twitter Blue, you can now pay dollars to.
Long sought after changes are coming to Twitter, but you'll have to pay for them. Twitter on Thursday announced Twitter Blue, its first subscription product, which will let paying users edit tweets after hitting the tweet button. It's being rolled out.
Dude, my funniest thing would be tweet out something super liberal and have a bunch of people like it, and then edit it to say, I hate blacks or something like that. And then everyone
Wait, is that the opposite of liberal, Matt?
What? No, I'm just saying something that they would be ashamed to have liked, you know? Because you can edit it afterwards, and it'll show up on their like.
That's already a thing. Like, you can already do that on Instagram. Why are we not doing that on Instagram?
What, trolling people?
Yeah, I got so many likes on Danny's wedding pictures. I should just make it the most disgusting disgrace to humanity.
But some people will like retweet things, so it'll show up on their feed. So if you edit a retweet, they're like, I just retweeted a quote from I don't know, Adolf Hitler. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
they're
imagine
like, preach
the trolls.
Queen, and then you change it to a Hitler quote.
They're like, oh my God, I support this 100%. That's how you retweet
it. Initially in Australia for about $3.50 a month.
Yeah, pretty much what he's talking about is
up to 30 seconds on their tweets once sent, giving time to click an undo button and edit tweets.
Wait, it only gives you 30 seconds?
So what do you get for the price?
Turn on that bell.
The monthly fee allows users to set a timer of up to 30 seconds on their tweets once sent, giving time to click an undo button and edit tweets before it officially hits the Twitter timeline.
You have to pay for that? That's so stupid, dude. Like, that's what I'm saying is like, capitalism, it's good to have a free market. A free market is necessary because that's how you determine the cost of goods, right? Is what I'm willing to pay for it. And the government shouldn't tell you what an item is cost, right? Because once they start doing that, they can start like, you know, throttling and like lowering or raising prices. And it causes no businesses can thrive in that market, right? You can't have someone like Elon Musk come out of nowhere and make their own car and become the richest person on the planet if you have the government saying this is how much a car costs, this is how much the battery costs, and this is how much your business can buy it for. That just can't happen, right? And I appreciate a free market, but like a perfect example is just like is Fortnite. Fortnite is a really interesting example because Fortnite is not a free market, whereas Steam Marketplace is, you know?
Yeah.
Within the game, Fortnite tells you what you're going to pay for them, but Fortnite itself is capitalistic because it's a game and people vote with their time spent in it and how much money they put into the game. But the prices in the game are dictated by government, which is Fortnite, right? It's interesting.
Right. Fortnite's a bunch of commies, though.
Yeah, they are. Fuck them.
Fuck Fortnite.
Fuck Fortnite. If they really want to practice what they preach, make it an open market. Make me be able to trade skins with people, like NFTs.
Yes, like NFTs, the most common trading item. Is that really what you're saying, trading now?
What?
Like, you're like, trading, like NFTs, like that's what it's become? You
Well,
don't...
yeah.
Like, there's nothing else you think of trading more than NFTs right now?
Like an NFT. It's like anything that you buy online.
Like, trading
you own.
cards don't come to mind before that.
No, well, trading card is a digital... An NFT is a digital trading card, right?
I know,
specific to
but
you.
like, just think... It's just interesting. It's interesting that's the first thing you think.
I live in the future constantly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. We are monkeys, whatever the fuck this means. Oh, yeah. Long-term soy consumption makes monkeys aggressive loners. Shocking study with possible human implications. Nick, have you been drinking your soy milk?
No.
Good. You might become an aggressive loner. I don't even drink soy milk, and I might be an aggressive loner. I don't think I drink any soy.
Soy boy.
That's the origin of soy boy. There's so many things that used to be a conspiracy theory, like the gay bomb and stuff like that, that actually just turned out to be true. Not technically was a gay bomb, but it was like a... It was turning the frogs...
Soy boy was a conspiracy?
Soy boy was a conspiracy. Like, people are like, there's no proof that soy has any effects on... It doesn't produce estrogen or whatever.
Not the frogs even. Gay bomb was like an actual, like, blueprint they had that they didn't follow through with.
The gay bomb. There it is. The gay bomb. Let's just...
If they're too busy fucking each other, they can't destroy our tanks.
I'm looking for an Alex Jones clip on YouTube. I mean, is this legal?
I don't think Alex Jones talked about the gay bomb, did he?
Yes, Alex Jones was the inventor of the gay bomb. Alex Jones,
did not invent the
gay bomb.
If you're a new listener, just type in Pentagon tested gay bomb on Iraq. They consider...
Dude, his voice is so painful to like...
Yeah.
I mean... Consider using it. They've used it on our troops. In Vietnam, they'd spray PCP on the troops, Jacob's Ladder. You think PCP, some horse tranquilizer or something? They got stuff that'll whack your brain
permanently.
What are you talking about?
Brain chips in the troops. They give the troops special vaccines that are really nanotech that already re-engineer their brains. Yeah, there it is, the gay bomb.
Now there it is, the gay bomb.
Look it up for yourself. I mean, this is what they're... What do you think tap water is? It's a gay bomb, baby.
What do you think tap water? Nick, let me hear your best Alex Jones impression.
I can't do a good one.
Alex Jones, gay bomb.
Gay bomb. Gay bomb.
They're putting chemicals in the water. They're turning the freaking frogs gay.
I'm not saying people didn't naturally have homosexual feelings. I'm not even getting into it, quite frankly. I mean, give me a break.
Give me a break.
I'm like, shocked by it, so I'm up here bashing it because I don't like gay people. I don't like them putting chemicals in the water. Turn the freaking frogs gay.
Classic.
Do you understand that? Serious crap. I'm sick of being social engineered. It's not funny.
Gotta love it. Serious crap. I'm tired of them putting chemicals in the water that turn the freaking frogs gay. I love that. Big titty goth GF. What is... Oh, I love this story. This is a lighthearted story. Samsung just outdid Apple in every regard. They just released a new virtual assistant, and she is gonna get cracked open.
Yeah, everyone thinks she's hot.
Have you seen her?
Yeah,
what do you
I've
think
seen
about
her.
her?
I think she looks strange.
You think you don't like her?
I mean, I wouldn't fuck her.
Really?
I mean, I'd fuck her.
Dude,
No, I'd fuck her.
If you... I cannot believe that Samsung didn't know they were going to get... This chick was going to get Rule 34 within 0.0005 seconds of it being released. They have another thing coming because there's... I've already busted 18 nuts to each of her photos. I mean, this T-pose post...
Oh my god. Jesus, Matt. Wait, the T-pose? Can I see the T-pose?
Yeah, this T-pose rendering, I mean, hit me with that 360 view.
Jesus. Wait, so like anytime you say like you use your assistant, she's gonna come up on your phone?
Yeah, and she'll be like, "Hey, how can I help you today? Take off your clothes." That's what I'm gonna say the first time she shows up. I'm like, "Hey, Google." Her name's Sam.
You already know there's gonna be people that like root their phone and get custom versions where she's just
just completely naked. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna be no. So Nick, that's a great observation because that's the evolution of this. Apple's gonna come back with one with less clothing. You know.
Yeah, showing just a little bit more, and then that's gonna be the new market. Every time they release something, she's gonna have to be a little sexier.
And then by the time it's 2024, we're just gonna all have naked women on our screens at all times. Just the consumption of pornography 24/7, total Nick, help me. Desensitization.
Well, you interrupted me. I didn't stutter, but
okay, sorry. No, I messed up. Desensitization. Yes.
Dude, just give up.
Just give up.
You got it that time.
Just give up physically. Give up. But,
so what would you hit her with? What would you hit her with? Like what object?
What would I'd let her hit me with objects. That's how bad I am.
No, she doesn't look very strong.
I know. That's why I would let her hit me with whatever she wants.
Honestly, I think she looks kind of stupid. Look at the middle picture. Look at her chin and her face.
Yeah, that's true. She does kind of have a crackhead energy chin.
Yeah, people say she's hot, but sometimes I think like she's kind of looking ugly. Okay, but that T-pose.
I mean, if you hit me with
she's got that Widowmaker spine.
I mean, she arches. Imagine the
she's
back
doing
shots.
that on purpose. That's not natural.
Imagine the back shots.
Okay.
Nick, imagine the arch on that back shot, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just waiting for Apple's rebuttal. If they don't, Apple's gonna rebuttal with the biggest titty, big ass chick black woman who's just gonna open your phone. She's gonna be, "Hey, what you doing?" You know,
Lizzo is the next AI for Apple.
And you open up your Apple phone and she's like, "Hey, yo, what's up?" What's something a black would say? "Oh, hell no!" Like you're opening up your phone to go to Pornhub. She's like, "Oh, hell no!"
Wait, that would make me not want to get it. She gets pissed every time I watch porn. Are you kidding me?
Or every time
I feel like Samsung lady encourages it.
She's like, "Oh yeah." She's like,
Samsung
"Would you like me to play?"
"You do you, boo."
She would like, "Would you like me to turn the lights down?"
Would you like me to turn the lights down?
And then Apple, you open Apple's, and it's like, "Oh hell no!"
Would you like me to send an automatic text to your wife saying that you are sick and unavailable right now?
Oh.
Because I'm spending my time with you, Daddy.
I mean, imagine the top eyes, bro. The dome.
Okay.
The dome.
Okay.
Nick's getting chubbed up right now.
Dude, no, I'm not. You're making me uncomfortable.
Okay.
Imagine the eyes. Imagine looking down at her when you're getting topped. Watch, this is gonna come out. Samsung AI is 5 years old.
We need an age check on Samsung AI. And someone give me an age check.
It just came out, dude. She's like 8 months, bro.
Yo, for Gay Pride Month, they turned out she's trans. Gotcha.
Oh. I'm into that. Cum rocket.
Cum rocket. Okay. This is just where we are as a society. So Elon Musk tweets Canada, USA, Mexico, which
the cum zone.
Which it made a stock a cryptocurrency called Cum Rocket go up 86% in one tweet. Look.
And it's such a spike.
America's over.
And you know he knew what he was doing.
America's over. Well, I'm going to do the next part as Alex Jones. If you don't understand that America's over, it's over. All of our people are investing in monopoly money. Literally a monopoly. This is monopoly money. It's fake. It's cum rocket. It's cum rocket. You don't I don't have the brain capacity to understand. Look, we as Americans, we live in such a bubble, and we all know it's going to blow up someday. We are
Do you
literally...
think he did this exclusively for Cum Rocket on purpose?
I don't think so.
Do you think this just happened on its own?
I don't know.
Is this the whole of the tweet?
That's it. Yeah. Canada,
Damn.
USA, Mexico. He's just stating North
He's just
America,
stating what North
top
America
from bottom.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cum.
Then Cum Rocket went ahead and went up.
Serious crap. Cum Rocket. And now there's like, because Dogecoin went up a lot. So now there's an altcoin called, these altcoins are so retarded, it's called Shiba coin. And one Shiba coin is like 0.000000001 cent. And people buy.
It's going up. It's going up. There's already Shiba millionaires, man.
Yeah, I know. But they'll buy one of those and it'll go up by not even a fraction of a cent and they'll be a millionaire. I don't even...
I know. I wish I would have got in on Shiba like a month ago when I heard about it. When they're like, this is promising to be the new Doge. And I'm like, oh, that's stupid. Now it's like, oh, wow, look, it's up like 80,000%. That's crazy.
It's monopoly money. We are currently investing, Americans right now are investing American dollars and just turning it into cum rocket. If this puts it into perspective, Bitcoin, which is not as much monopoly money as others, but it's like, I actually think there might be less monopoly money circulating in the world right now than there are cum rocket right now.
Cum rocket's probably more...
There is probably 10 trillion cum rocket coins, right, to get, because it's so... Each one costs a cent. Everyone buys one. But if you think about it, the coin Bitcoin has a higher market cap than like Netflix, Target, Walmart, like all combined. It has $1 trillion market cap. It has like it's the biggest stock in the world, and it is it's a online, I don't even know what it is. It's a coin, and guys, I'm invested deep in it. I'm in it, but I'm not about it. But I'm not about the U.S. currency either, because that is like, I mean, people that say Dogecoin is like, oh my God, they're just printing unlimited Dogecoin. It's like, well, the U.S. government's printing unlimited.
I remember one time I was
money.
trying to do dishes, and you were just on the phone going off for literally like an hour straight. You're like, there's this economy bubble, and it's gonna fucking pop. And I would try to get a word in it. You would just keep going, and you literally did that for like an hour and a half.
I mean, I can snap when I want to snap, bro. It's just like I get so much. This is why I have to do a podcast every week, because I have so many thoughts in my head, and they just bubble and boil. And it's like having a roaring boil. Did I say that right?
I don't think so. That doesn't sound like a thing
Roaring?
someone would say.
Like when a lion roars.
Roar.
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 Rar.
Roar.
R-E-W-R.
Has a roaring boil. And it's like, if I don't get it off my chest, then it just evaporates. I no longer have those thoughts. That being said,
you did that when COVID first came out.
What?
COVID first came out, and we were talking about it. You were talking about how stupid COVID was as soon as it came out.
Yeah, as soon as the COVID patch came out, I'm like, this is just retarded. Let's be honest.
This patch fucking sucks.
This patch is so bad. Look, as someone who never took COVID seriously,
humans got nerfed.
Look, I get it. 500,000 people died. But that being said, only 2,000 people died of the flu this year, so it kind of balanced out. So something's happening here. Are they counting COVID deaths as flu, or flu deaths as COVID? Something's happening here. Did you see that stat? There was like literally 2,000 deaths from flu this year.
Yeah.
No flu season this year, I guess.
Yeah.
And then people, you know how people defend that? Listen how people defend that. People say that no one died of flu last year, because they were wearing the masks.
But
okay.
So they died of COVID instead.
Okay.
They were wearing the mask.
Yeah, so they were wearing the mask. So why are you screaming at people to wear the masks? If everyone's wearing the mask and no one's dying of flu, how are they dying of COVID while also not wearing the masks? Your logic is so flawed and retarded. I want you to just, I wish you could just, I could implant actual rational thoughts into your head. You know, like, I want to just like act like, Professor X, like, speak into your mind and just understand the chaos that is in some of these people's minds. Oh my God, she's not wearing a mask. Are they going to think I'm not a liberal? Are they thinking I'm a Republican? Oh, I'm not racist. I swear. I changed my Instagram profile picture to a black square. I swear. These people are just truly retarded. We live in a infinitely retarded world where everyone is just so worried about how they look and what they stand for, that no one stands for anything. If black people came out tomorrow and started saying that they don't need help, there would be white people that would like publicly flagellate themselves for helping them. And you're laughing because you know it's true. They'll be posting on their Instagram, I'm sorry for ever helping a black person. I am publicly flagellating myself over and over again. Whoosh, I'm sorry. Whoosh, whoosh, just whipping their back. Some people just can't think, right? And it's smart people too. Smart people can't think because they're brainwashed. Smart people can be brainwashed, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there's smart people that are there are smart Christians, right?
Right.
So I guess that backs up that argument. There are smart people that are brainwashed, right? So it's like Slicer, for instance. He's a smart individual
who is brainwashed.
But he's brainwashed. These people have no independent thought. Like the analogy I used before a while back. If you take someone and isolate them in an isolation chamber for 6 months, right? And they can talk to people and stuff, but no politics talk, no nothing, right? And then you bring them out of that isolation chamber, and then you give them a topic on like politics, right? What their choices without reading what their friends are saying, reading what their source of news is saying, CNN, I feel like they would truly be lost on what to say because they cannot form their own opinion. They don't know themselves, you know? They're like, I gotta check Black Twitter, see what they're saying about this before I can take an opinion. No, how about you do some introspection, think about how you feel about this, and then give me an actual true what you think about this. Because that's how COVID went. Everyone's like, oh, well, Dr. Fauci says we got to wear the mask, so I'm going to preach wearing the mask 24/7, because if you're not wearing the mask, you're actively shooting up a hospital of old people. That is the equivalent of what you're doing if you're not wearing the mask, Nick. You realize that?
Yeah. I feel unsafe walking next to anybody that's not wearing a mask still in public.
Wait, you do?
Like, yeah, like, like I have asthma attacks like once every 2 years. So if I got COVID, I would probably die, and I just think it's very inconsiderate of those people.
Oh, you're doing a
to
bit.
not wear a mask, considering how deadly COVID is.
You're doing a bit, okay.
To people of my age and health and weight range.
Okay. Yeah.
Wait, you thought I was bidding?
No,
right
you're
there?
doing a bit.
No, that's not a bit.
You're
No,
doing
I'm terrified.
You're doing a
Dude,
bit.
when I thought you gave me COVID, I started praying every night. I got real religious. I started
Really?
reading the Bible,
You're
and then my
doing
cat
a bit.
and then my cat pissed on it. My cat pissed on my Bible, and so I quit reading it. I think it was a sign to just quit.
I pray every night I get COVID again. I want 2 weeks off. Paid vacation.
I pray every night, not that I'll get COVID again, but I'll get the random 1 in 30 test results that says I am COVID positive.
They're just handing out fake. You think it's just
Yeah,
a random
yeah,
number?
no,
It's a random number generator.
No, do you remember
They
Elon
stick a-
Musk tweeting?
They
Elon
stick a
Musk tweeted
swab.
like, I got 3 tests and like 2 of them said negative and 1
Oh
said
yes,
positive.
yes,
Very
I
interesting.
do remember that.
Or it was
Yeah.
like something like that.
Yeah.
He got like multiple
Uh-huh.
tests and they were all saying different things.
That's.
I mean, that's kind of sus. That's kind
That
of
is sus.
What if they put COVID? They say, "Oh yeah, you're COVID positive because when I took that swab, I put COVID in your nose, and that's why I have to go so far up to make sure it gets in your system."
Oh, that's
when they give you COVID.
That's crazy.
It's when you go
Actually,
to get tested.
they're like, this is just a communal swab. We just use this on everyone. They're like, that's why our tests are so
Just
rapid.
Use this on everyone.
That's why our tests are so rapid.
They're like, oh wait, didn't the guy that just had COVID? Oh, you're right. I'll go tell him he has COVID now.
He has COVID now. Our tests are so rapid because we give you COVID. It's like, dude, that place is crazy. It's crazy. They give you COVID. My mom tried to do that with me. She tried to give me chickenpox. I went to this house, and my goal there was to play with a kid who had chickenpox for the whole day.
That's really fucked up, parents. Can we find a better solution to chickenpox than making your kid get itchy and hivey
But
for like
the thing
a couple
is,
weeks?
we even shared a lollipop and like a juice
Ew.
box, but I never got chickenpox.
So it didn't even work.
It didn't even work, and we made out. Crazy thing is, this was last week. I'm kidding.
When you were a kid?
Yeah.
You were a kid last week?
Yeah.
Wait, was I the guy?
That's that crazy homeschool shit. Did you have
Oh,
chickenpox?
I had chickenpox and I made out with a kid, but I don't remember his name.
Thanks for listening. That's how it ends. That's